So what's your guilty pleasure? Hi, my name's Christine L. Conroy. Welcome to Happy Stuff and Fluff, a channel for women over 50 who are getting happy and growing younger. So you tell me yours and I'll tell you mine. Okay, in the comments below, I want you to tell me one of your guilty pleasures. Okay. Have you done that? Have you told me in the comments what your guilty pleasure is? Well, actually, it's a bit of a trick question. It's a trick question because I firmly believe there is no such thing. Anything that gives you pleasure that does not hurt another human being and that does not hurt yourself, guilty and pleasure don't go together. Oh dear. So I was asking people questions. This is what I love about doing what I do. Having to research and ask people, oh, what's your guilty pleasure? Good fun. Yes, so some of the answers that I got, let me tell you. One was drinking wine at lunchtime. Okay. Another was watching Grey's Anatomy. Guilty pleasure. And another one was buying old teddy bears. Okay. Let's think about that then. Wine at lunchtime. Why would someone feel guilty about that? Well, because wine is not good for you. Wine is not good for you whenever you drink it, but I guess lunchtime drinking, it's even worse for you, I suppose. Watching Grey's Anatomy is probably, I don't know, something that someone may feel embarrassed about. I don't know. And buying old teddy bears, I guess, is because buying old teddy bears can be expensive. If I was to really dig deep and think, is there anything I do that gives me pleasure that I sometimes feel guilty about, it would possibly be dining out, which of course I've not been doing anyway for the last 3 months. We did, however, as you know by last week's video, we did go out to eat, went out to eat dinner, and then the following day I had brunch first with my niece, which was lovely, and then we went out for early tea as well. So we kind of went overboard on that one just because we could. A bit strange with clear perspex shields, if you like, on either side of you, but that's okay, I'll take it. Anyway, yeah, let me not go on about dining out, but that, I suppose that would be something for me. The thing is, like I've said before, many times before, and especially in the current climate, you need to be doing things that make you feel good. And that means not feeling guilty about it. And as women, I think we tend to feel guilty about or selfish about doing things for ourselves that make us feel good. I'm here to give you permission here and now to tell you no longer have to feel guilty. Christine said, there is no such thing as a guilty pleasure, and so you're okay to do it. Those are the caveats though, not things that cause you harm. So going back to the drinking at lunchtime, I guess if that's just every now and then on a hot summer day when you just feel like a glass of rosé with ice at lunchtime, that's great. Just don't have the whole bottle and don't do it every day. Let's have some common sense about it. But like I said to you last week about moments of pleasure, small and often, they don't very often happen unless you make them happen. I mean, you might have a surprise of some kind or over the course of a given day, but at the moment when things are pretty weird and negative, you have to be proactive about it and you have to create pleasurable experiences to give you positive emotions and to get you into that upward spiral of positive emotion. And so that means engaging in pleasurable experiences. as I call it, digging for pleasure. If you've read Stitch Your Own Silver Linings, you'll be familiar with that exercise. It simply means thinking about a number of things that give you pleasure and then scheduling them into your diary. Because if they don't go in your diary, they don't get done. Now, the thing is, if you put something in your diary and then you're flicking through and you say, oh, I've got this in, I don't know, sitting reading a book for half an hour. Oh, that's not important. I'll not do that. I'll do a bit of work instead. Please don't do that. Take yourself seriously. Take your self-care seriously, because although this is a bit of a jokey thing, guilty pleasure, it's a serious subject. You need to create pleasurable experiences for yourself. And in order to get you to lift your mood and put you into that upward spiral of positivity, so that you can, as I've said to you before, positive emotions widen our scope. They help us to see the bigger picture, and they also help us to be more creative with problem solving, all of which we need to be able to do at the moment. Okay, so if you've written a guilty pleasure in the comments box, I'm going to answer them, and I'm going to go through them and cross the guilty off. No guilt for any pleasures that you do that make you feel good. Okay, wow, what a nice session that was for you. You can go ahead and do whatever you like that makes you feel good and feel no guilt whatsoever. Okay, tell me all about it if you do that. I'd love to hear it. And I'll see you next time. And until then, remember that on the Happy Stuff and Fluff, we are getting happy and growing younger. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.